The 7 tests of advantage thinking. The 7 tests help us implement advantage thinking at an organisational level, at the service level, and at the individual level. The tests are a series of interconnected lenses we can use to explore how and where advantage thinking can be applied to common organisational policies, procedures, and practices. Test 1. This test considers how our organisation uses language and images to identify and define people. It encourages organisations to talk about people who use our services in a way that respects their individual humanity and recognises their potential. This test is relevant to the language we use in everyday practice and the language-associated images we use in our external communications to portray the people we support. Test 2. This test encourages us to consider how our service understands people's support needs, while balancing these needs with their individuality, capabilities, and assets. This test asks us to think about how we identify, assess, and understand people based on who they are and what they can do. It is a reminder to recognise that challenges are only part of a person's situation and that they exist alongside their skills and aspirations. Test 3. This test promotes a positive, person-centred approach to working with people and other practitioners and colleagues. It encourages us to reflect on how our approach builds trust and belief, grows skills and resources and capabilities, and leads to sustainable outcomes. This test encourages us to use coaching approaches in our work with people seeking housing assistance, as opposed to case management. It is focused on deepening resilience and drawing the talents and resources of all to support authentic collaboration. Test 4. This test encourages us to consider how we invest in people in ways that empower them to progress through experiences of surviving and coping towards more sustainable, thriving livelihoods. Investments are not just about money, they include financial, human, physical, and program and partner resources. This test is relevant to how the housing system and services allocate and manage their resources. That is, balancing investments to help people cope or manage risk. For example, brokered emergency accommodation to gear a person to individual development, or developing roles and activities focused on building people's access to resources, networks, and opportunities. Test 4 embraces principles from the Sustainable Livelihoods approach, where people are enabled to take up learning opportunities that support their growth and development. This could include investing in skills development or working towards goals. Test 5. This test looks at how we support people to build their aspirational thinking and the aspirations we hold for them. This includes having unconditional regard for people and a determined belief in their potential. It highlights the importance of distinguishing between someone's behaviour and their identity and encourages workers to maintain high expectations and aspirations for people seeking assistance. Test 6. Test 6 looks at how we involve people as active agents in their lives and service experience. This includes drawing on individual experiences and insights to shape approaches, collaboration on solutions, and ensure authenticity and accountability. This test also applies to how we work with each other and within the service system in relation to all aspects of practice and service delivery. Test 7. This test builds on asset-based approaches by encouraging us to consider how beliefs, systems, policies, and the distribution of power shapes our work. Rather than just providing asset-based services in response to problems, advantage thinking encourages us to take action and influence those things that contribute to the problems. For example, if people are struggling with their housing, health, education, employment, or finances, consider how attitudes, systems, policies, and services contribute to their problem in these areas. It is about asking what opportunities exist to challenge any of these.